Okay, here's a look at the E-mini S&P through the eyes of E-mini Day Trader. If you've seen these videos before, you'll know that we like to look at the market profiles. If you haven't, this is a market profile and its corresponding volume profile from today, and this is the market profile and volume profile from yesterday. The one in between here is separated off because that's what occurred overnight. So we like to use these to gain a better understanding of what we think the condition of the market is. Is it mostly trending, or is it mostly consolidating? And we had an area going into today that I'd mentioned on yesterday's video, which was around the 94 area. And we were suggesting if the market cannot hold below that 94, watch out, it's going to have another run up, and the next level was around 1201, 1202. And so you can see here that during this session here, which was the overnight trade, it hovered in here for quite some time, as you can see, and then shot up later in the overnight session, closing here and opening the regular trading hours session here. Regular trading hours did not dip to 1194 area, but instead started to rally and pierce through the next resistance area of 1201, 1202, and then, as you can see, stayed above it for most of for the rest of the day. So this is a bullish development. 1207, 1206.50 is our next area of resistance, and we basically got there today. And then what we're looking at above that is the other highs that had occurred back up in this area here, 1216, 1217. So that's the market could get up there as early as tomorrow. And the reason I'm saying that is if they do like the news, if the market does like the news, and there's some important news to be released tomorrow: GDP, employment cost index, Chicago PMI, and consumer sentiment. So depending on how those numbers come out, this market could certainly rally another 10 or 12 points and reach that 1217 area. The thing to watch out for, if it comes back down and trades below that 1194 area, if it does something like that, then obviously that's a very bearish development, and we would look for the market to once again change direction. We also like to take a look at the market profiles from the regular trading hours, which is what you're seeing right here. So these market profiles are just the same as the other ones you saw, but do not include the overnight session. We also have our own software here that we use to help us guide us into some trades. We had a nice long right in here. It quickly moved a point and a half and came back and touched on our entry. Some of our traders would have been stopped out there. Some would have actually added to their position because of the background of the market, in which case they would have been able to participate in a nice up move here of some 3 or 4 points. You can see it came down and tested that original entry area right here again, and then once again found some support, and away it went. We got into another long trade here. It didn't really do anything for us in time, and it really wasn't the time of day to do that kind of thing with the expectation of hitting our first objective in 10 minutes. So we ended up by getting out of that trade in 10 minutes with no more than a 3-tick loss. But you can see here the rest of the day more or less sideways. Actually went up, made a new high here, came down and tested onto that area here, and then finished in a pretty strong manner. So these are the areas we think will find support and resistance, and we think that the market really did turn overnight and confirmed it during the regular trading hours here to much more of an upward bias again from the downswing that we just recently had. So that's a look at the market through the eyes of E-mini Day Trader. Any questions or comments, please get a hold of us at info@eminidaytrader, and we always look forward to hearing from you. So that'll be it for today, and we will see you again tomorrow.